Hey folks, Big Deano here again. This time, finally taking a look at the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks, otherwise known as Saiyan Armour Trunks. So yeah, finally managed to get a hold of this guy from Nippon Yasan, and they promptly sent it out. Just another thing, Beerus is on his way. Unfortunately, I bought him from Anime Island, who say that the American release of Beerus has been delayed. He is on his way, but only just, so it'll be another week or so, unfortunately. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the box, shall we? Yeah, so it's the same style as Awakening Goku, and in my opinion probably this is going to be the style that they use for all the regular release figures from now on. So you've got Super Saiyan Trunks there, the SH Figuarts logo, Dragon Ball Z logo there, and the silver sticker again. That's probably got something to do with the fact that it's a regular release and not a web exclusive. You've got some pictures here, and some more at the back. You'll actually notice on that picture, they've got his arm back to front. That's been in the promotional pictures since the very beginning, and no one has bothered to fix it. But yeah, just the usual guff on the bottom, and yeah, I much prefer this packaging to the normal stuff, honestly. But yeah, let's take a look at the star of the show. So yeah, Trunks is, yeah, he's another stellar figure, basically. He doesn't look as good as Awakening Goku because all of the articulation lines are much more visible because it's a jumpsuit, so they couldn't really do anything about that. But still, the form grows on you, it really does. In terms of articulation, getting ahead of myself. In terms of accessories, he comes with the Super Saiyan hair. He comes with the normal hair as well, if it'll focus. I figured out that the S6, the Galaxy S6 camera, only dims when you manually focus it. So as long as I can get it to automatically focus, we should be good. Yeah, there you go. Looks good. It's actually nicer purple colour than the original Trunks. So yeah, he also comes with folded arms, which are really good. 2 extra faces for the Super Saiyan head. If I can get those to focus. There we go. That one, the eyes seem a little bit too far away for my liking, but we'll get over it. So yeah, he comes with what I'm sure are literally just... Sorry folks, I think someone is hammering something next door. Yeah, he comes with the grapply sort of hands. He comes with a pair of these hands as well, the normal Ki Blast hands, and he comes with a pair of fists. And in terms of accessories, that's about it. Which is a little bit lacking, I should say, but for what you're actually getting in the figure, I'd say it's passable. In terms of swapping the hands, as always, it's just the usual fists, ball joints, all the rest of it. And if we pop off the head, Tamashi's done one of their strange changes again. You'll notice that the ball joint on this guy is really large. And as you know, the normal ones are like that. So unfortunately, all other heads won't fit on it, which is really, really annoying. I was hoping that I could use the Datong Super Trunks head on this body, but it's not going to happen, folks, unfortunately. Let's put the other head on there. It's a little bit tight. Because of the size of the ball joint, I feel we can let them away with it. There we go. So yeah. Changing the faces is quite easy. You just pull that off. It's weird to see where they've actually cut the difference there. And that is the peg holes for it. I know a lot of people don't like showing them off for some reason, but again, it doesn't look as if the faces will fit. In fact, I'll show you right now if the faces will fit or not. There we go. Strangely enough, you can actually pull off the regular head as well, even though, yeah, you see, the holes are entirely different, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, so strangely enough, you can take off the normal head, even though that is literally the only face that comes with him in normal. I've got 3 of these guys coming. Don't ask me why. I was hoping the other head would come with it, but it was not to be. So I'll probably be selling the spare one, since I need one for Super Saiyan and one for regular anyway. But it's as easy as that, popping them on. Finally, I don't usually show off the folded arms, but because it's so easy in this guy, they've actually there we go. Oh, he actually popped off. So yeah, there we go. It's actually so easy to put the arms on this guy. It's amazing. I wish they were all like that. And just like that, you've got the folded arms. Now, let's go for articulation quickly. I know we've been over this a million times, but this guy's got some new tricks for the Saiyan armour. Come on, pop on properly. There we go. Good. So, in terms of articulation, his head is on the big ball joint. It can look up quite well because of the cut they've made. It can look down alright, but the neck doesn't really do much. It can go slightly to the side, but not much. The arms are the same as Goku's. It's literally a ball peg into a hinge for a butterfly effect joint, and because of that it can go really far forward. You've got the swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows, usual ball hinge wrist. You've got this articulation, which is the same as Awakening Goku, which if kept like that it's okay, but because of all the darkness in there you can really tell that it's a seam, unfortunately. But it does go forward really far. The only problem is you have to make sure you don't see the back. So yeah, they haven't really thought about that right. I think if you were actually to paint, because this is actually blue under here, I don't know if anybody can see it. Yeah, if you were to paint it a little bit white underneath, you might not get as much of a shadow on these edges. I might actually try that. I think they've actually done that with the upcoming spoiler, Super Vegeta, which is coming out, which is essentially this body retooled with a new head, a wider sort of moulded head for Super Vegeta. So yeah, you've got a ball joint here. The reason I say it's a ball joint is because it can actually work in tandem with the abs joint to get some further movement, and it does swivel. You've got the new... He doesn't actually get all that much, I've just noticed. Strange. Yeah, it can go forward and it can go back. A little bit more restricted than Goku's, and in fact the First Order Troopers. He's got the thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball joint at the feet, and finally, we have toes with the indents, which they've not painted. And that is my one complaint about this guy, because as I bring in all the figures to compare him to, you will notice, here's Vegeta, this is the premium colour one, you'll notice that all these edges are all painted on the Vegeta figures, on all of them. I mean, I've got the original as well here. That's painted too, and they haven't done it for Trunks, and I don't think they're doing it for Super Vegeta either, so he doesn't really fit with any of the Vegeta and Armour figures. I mean, as you can see, the colours are different in all three for the jumpsuit as well. You've got this slightly purplish tinge, but it's clearly blue on Trunks here. Then you've got this deep sort of purple on Vegeta, the premium colour one, and then you've got this really light, almost turquoise sort of colour on the original. So I don't know why they're not keeping it consistent. That is really, really annoying. Especially the outlines. That makes these figures pop. It really does. It gives them a drawn look, whereas with Trunks it's a bit more bland. I suppose if you've got the right lighting, it'll do, but I don't know. I think some painting might be in order for this guy. And yeah, none of the dents on the brown bits are painted either. Vegeta's are on both. Yeah. Next up, let us show off the original Trunks. If I can find his hairpiece, because I just pulled it apart. You'll see, I didn't actually... Ooh, I've knocked him over. I didn't actually realise the difference in size of this guy. He's huge. Did a year in the hyperbolic time chamber really make him that tall? I mean, they all kind of don't look in the same scale. Also, the purple on this Trunks is amazing compared to the purple on both the original and the premium colour. It's more of a blue purple on the original, whereas this one, it's a nice deep purple like the anime. So yeah. Finally, let's put him next to Goku, who is still taller between the two, so they are still in scale. The original Trunks literally was just the teenage Trunks when he fought Frieza. That's how he's so small. But yeah, as you can see, Goku hides the articulation a lot better than Trunks does. But you can't fault him for it that much. So yeah, guys, he's definitely worth it. If he does somehow go up in price after release due to scalping and things like that, don't fret. I probably wouldn't bother going and buying him straight away if that happens, because he's a regular release, so he'll probably come out round about the same time as Super Vegeta, if not before. I mean, Awakening Goku's already been re-released. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that will do us for this review. So until next time, I'll see you all later.